Now, the honest struggle that I'm having with a lot of this is the fact that all of my clothes are not in one place. So I can't really assess what I need and what I want to keep because I have so much stuff still at college. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just kind of over the next month that I'm home, like going through the stuff that I have, seeing what I wear, seeing what I don't wear, seeing what I need, seeing what I don't need, and then going back to college and doing the same exact thing with the stuff that I have there. And then seeing what I keep and seeing what I don't keep and hoping that it is a lot less than what I currently have. I think it's really important to like talk about this process because I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily materialistic, but I feel like I'm very attached to a lot of things because of like sentimental value and that kind of stuff. I did already do this thing where I showed you guys this earlier on my channel, but I made a comforter out of my old t-shirts. And it turned out okay. It didn't turn out as great as I thought it was going to, just because I'm not like an expert at sewing or anything, and it was a really, really big comforter, so it was a big task to take on. But it turned out pretty well for my low level of sewing skills. But I feel like something like that, where I know I'm going to use it, I've ended up, I need to wash it because it hasn't been washed, but I ended up bringing it home, and now my other comforter that was on my bed here is now there. So that's the nice thing, is that I didn't have to go and purchase a new comforter when I went to college because we paid for fabric and that kind of stuff and like the inner part of it, because I ended up putting a comforter inside of it, but that was all incredibly cheap, and normally comforters can be anywhere from like $60 to hundreds of dollars if you're getting a really nice one. So that's something that I kind of use to repurpose a lot of my t-shirts and stuff like that, so I don't have a lot of like t-shirts that have just been lying around that I'm not really wearing. And I honestly try to get rid of stuff out of my closet almost every season, and I usually get a big huge plastic bag of stuff to give away and donate, and we usually donate it. I don't have anything expensive enough for us to sell it or really make anything selling any of my clothing. But yeah, I guess I'll just update you guys when I've made a little bit more progress, and we will see how this goes. I don't even know if there's going to be more than one video of this, or if I'm just going to continue with this video and make it super long, but I'm sure I will have other things that I can make a video on relating to minimalism, because I'm not like having 3 articles of clothing or anything like that. I'm not going that extreme, but I do want to cut down on what I have, especially since I will be moving back and forth a lot in the next 4 years, vacations and just doing other things and that kind of stuff, and I really need to conserve what I am bringing with me. Hey guys, so it's a couple days later, and I'm going to show you the progression of what I have done. So I hung up all these bags over here, not getting rid of any of them because I do use all of them. And then over here is my dirty clothes. I have some presents for people. And then this is the bag of what I am going to be bringing to the thrift store that's more like not clothes stuff. That's some pills or like supplements that I have to take. And then this is the bag of throwaway, and those are some canvases that I ended up ripping tickets off of, and they're not really useful anywhere, so I don't know if my parents want to burn them or not. But over here, I kind of showed you guys this. This is my bookshelf, and then I do have some books and plays over here as well, but this looks a lot more organized. And then this pile of stuff is what I'm going to plan on putting into a notebook so far. Still haven't gone through that box, so I will update you guys again once I have gone through that box. But that's like the beginnings of stuff that I've just found around my room without even looking into the box that I know has a bunch of stuff in it. So that'll be an adventure. Then coming over here, the floor is completely clear. In the beginning, it was totally not, so that's some great progress there. You can actually, you know, see the floor. And then over here, I've put some of the stuff that I have for school, and I did clear this out. And I am keeping my trophies. I may decide to get rid of them a little bit later, but for now, I'm going to keep them. You can see me kind of through the TV, but let me see if I can open this. There we go, one-handed. This drawer is just some random stuff that ended up was from that thing that was over here. I ended up giving that to my dad. He's going to use that downstairs in his workshop, but I didn't really have a use for it anymore because I have my organizers at school that holds my makeup and my supplies and stuff like that, so it wasn't very full and it wasn't really necessary. So I got rid of a lot of stuff that was in there, but this drawer is just kind of like random stuff. It has like phone cases and my lanyards and locks and stuff like that. And then that drawer is just pads and extra, like there's a hairdryer in there and whitening strips and an extra beauty blender. This drawer is my extra surge protector and the printer, like cartridges for my printer, the ink cartridges. And then there's my portable DVD player, and then there's some manuals down there. I got rid of a lot of manuals. This is all that I have left from DVDs. If you guys remember, if you've seen my room, over in that section, there was like DVDs and a bunch of other stuff, and I got rid of all of that completely, all of the containers. Sorry, my dog's barking. And then this is like a bunch of like home movies and my recitals and stuff like that that I still want to keep again. And then that's my incense drawer, and I have like lighters and that kind of stuff in there. So inside of here hasn't really changed that much. It's mostly my art supplies, and I just moved some of the stuff that was over in the other bins and I just put it in here, and I didn't really get rid of most of it because I've already kind of gone through all of this and decided what I'm going to keep paint wise and that kind of stuff, so I didn't really feel like doing any of that was currently necessary. And then there's this on the ground, and this was my old dance bag, and I don't think I need it, so I may donate it to my old dance studio. And then we can move over to my closet. You guys kind of already saw that. That's pretty much done for now. And then this is my Harry Potter stuff. This is my Harry Potter collection. I'm not getting rid of any of that, so that didn't need to be looked through. My bed is messy. I am so sorry. But coming down here, we have nothing over here now. There were all my shoes. Now my shoes are underneath there. Did get rid of some shoes. And that's just my record player and all my records. And then I'm going to stick like blankets over there, and there's literally nothing over here now. So it feels very empty, which is kind of weird, but also kind of nice. And then I ended up putting these around, and once I get better like stickies or something like that, I'm going to make them stick out. So it looks like if you've ever been in a dressing room, they have like these kind of light bulbs, and I really liked how that looked. And then over here, I just have my playbills and some plants and some things that I need to figure out, but those are the jackets. And then this is the stuff that's leaving. So bunch of DVDs, that's all full of DVDs. The Squirtle that I have. Yes, Squirtle's going. I just can't have him anymore. He's too big. Some of the pillows under there, shoes, and then these are all empty containers.